What's your name, pal?
William.
William? William what?
Thanks.
You on that car? Down on your knees.
Two separate cases here, but a similar concept in both, where rap lyrics were used in the case against the people that was convicted. First of all, we have a guy that was chased down and arrested who wasn't even a rapper, but lyrics were used and referenced. Then we have a more brutal case about 6 gang members that were jailed for setting men up. Because so many people that engage in crime want to be rappers, it's making the police's job so much easier. This guy was chased after, and his rap lyrics he was writing in his phone was him talking about all the crimes and stuff he was doing.
656 down, I'm on foot, heading back towards Manchester on the East Lancs, for some further patrols. One male can... Stay where you are! On the floor now. On the floor, on your front, on the floor, on your front. Hands behind your back. A minute, you're under arrest suspicion.
You've taken down the embankment.
Let's have to motor vehicle. Okay.
I've got none on me, mate.
Just listen to me. Nail detained.
Can I get it, please?
Yeah, that's received.
Roll onto your side, pal. I'll get you up. What's your name, pal?
William.
William? William what?
What you was just watching is Bodycam. This is the moment a police officer chased down a self-proclaimed drug lord who dubbed himself Little Billy and rapped about swerving Fed. They say William Bates ran a heroin and cocaine county line that operated mainly in Lee and Wigan, exploiting children and vulnerable adults to do his dirty work for him. County lines is something the UK police are massively trying to crack down on. Kids can be starting very young and be ruined for life.
Sense. You receive money, and when the person goes out and it comes back in. So the guy that lives in the house, he comes, he takes the stuff he asks of me, he goes out and he brings back money. To me, this is like a magic trick. I'm like, okay, this is calm, like, this is not a problem.
And looking back now as an adult, like, we all know the terminology for what happened there. It's county lines, right?
100%.
What is county lines?
County lines is more of a factor where young people are sent to different locations to go sell drugs or transport drugs.
Thing is, he's been described a lot as a wannabe rapper in the media. They've been making fun of him with the body cam footage, but he hasn't even released an actual video. They say the 26-year-old was a wannabe rapper who wrote song lyrics in his notes section of his phone where he boasted how he stacked grands on grands. He was originally arrested October 12, 2023 when officers executed a warrant at his home and recovered a large quantity of drugs and cash. So obviously he got arrested that first time, and they say despite being charged and bailed with conditions ahead of a trial, he continued his criminal enterprise and was arrested for the second time October 4th last year when plainclothes officers from Greater Manchester Police watched him conduct a drug deal. They saw him get into a car being driven by a woman, and after following the car, which was uninsured, stopped the vehicle. Bates stopped and slowly moved to the ground as the officer shouts, "On the floor, hands behind your back," and Bates can be heard to tell the officer, "I've got nothing on me." But police found over 100 white wraps of cocaine in his man bag, and also a phone where they found the lyric. And the rap lyrics relate to his crime. In the notes section of his phone, they were rap lyrics about his career as a self-proclaimed drug lord. Lyrics included, "Little Billy, don't be silly. I trap until I make a milli. I had a lot on my mind, and now I drop a lot on the line." The police actually took the mick when reporting about it himself. A Greater Manchester police officer said despite alluding in these raps that he could evade police, only feds what I'm swerving, he was swiftly arrested after a short foot chase. The police, when they want evidence on you, they're going to go through everything you've ever put in your notes, messages you've sent, and anything. They want as much proof as possible to put you behind bars, and this guy got 9 years. But to be fair, this situation was nothing compared to the next case we're going to get into, where 6 members of a gang who boasted about their criminal activity through drill music have been jailed for a total of 41.5 years. Apparently, these Woolly O gang members that posted drill music videos had set up men to come and buy mobile phones off them and then rob them of the £4,000 cash they had brought. They say that one victim was struck by one of the men holding a handgun, causing the loaded magazine to fall to the ground. When the police arrived at the scene, the suspects had fled, but the same magazine was located. The following morning, officers carried out further inquiries and returned to the scene where they found one of the men. When addressed, he claimed to be cleaning his shoes, and he was found to be in possession of a zombie knife and then arrested.
You on that car? Down on your knees.
They say a mobile phone of one of the members contained a high volume of material referencing gang violence and footage of the group handling firearms, referring to its criminal use. The police actually knew all the juicy stuff was on their mobile phones. We see one of the members of the group known as Erna, who actually had quite a few tracks on hundreds of thousands of views, one of the more known members musically of the group, asked where his mobile phone was and clearly didn't want to give it up.
It will make it a lot easier to save us seizing every phone in this house if you tell us where your phone is.
At this moment in time, you're under arrest for perverting the course of justice. You don't have to say anything but may on your defence. If you do not mention when questioned something you don't rely on in court, anything you do say may be given in evidence.
The police actually managed to get hold of them phones and found exactly what they was looking for. Numerous of the members holding up and playing around with firearms, even practicing shooting them, so they had everything they needed. They also say this gang was involved in a long-running feud with another London gang, which was played out through social media posts, videos,
fucking dickhead. Fuck what? Say that back, you're fucking dickhead. Fuck what?
And of course documented through drill music videos online, which is far from surprising that they're sending these at their rivals. There's hundreds of drill diss tracks on YouTube.
Chat to them, chat to them.
Right now, man. Free me, man. Right now, locked in ISIS, man. Some Willie O shit, man. Gang shit.
Wow.
Come on.
Getting crushed, man.
No.
I seen home, man. Gang shit.
The phones being recovered in this case led to all sorts of convictions being put towards them. Evidence pertaining to 2 shootings that occurred in the Cherry Orchard estate in London in October and November 2023 was also recovered from the device. They say Wooly O boasted about their criminal activity and came to Essex to commit further crime. They carried firearms and even filmed themselves doing so. They tried to glamorize their lifestyle, but it's their lifestyle that caught up with them. After they found on their phone linked them to more crimes. In the first instant, 2 9mm casings recovered from the scene, but the intended target for the shooting was never identified. In the second incident, the victim sustained a non-fatal gunshot wound to his arm. All links between 3 offences were established, and in March 2024 all the cases were combined and the joint investigation was undertaken by Essex Police, the Metropolitan Police and the Crown Prosecution Service. They say extensive inquiries were undertaken to locate gang members by 2 police forces, arresting the 6 men between December 2023 and May 2024. They were charged with firearm offences relating to the shootings. What have I said on this channel so many times? So many rappers have put stuff out there that's never happened and probably just made it all up anyway. So you cannot go jail over rap lyrics, but it definitely adds fuel to the fire when you're getting arrested and you're in front of a jury as well, and they're seeing that you're boasting about doing them kind of things anyway, and then you're being accused of it. Definitely doesn't help in court. These stories were crazy, but an even crazier case I covered was the Southport situation. The man who took the life of numerous young girls and caused riots across the UK. That's my last video. Go and watch that next.